It started with a trip to the home show in Rock Island. We have been planning on this for several years. The plan was in place in our home with our piping install when the house was built. And at the home show, we spoke with several different representatives, several different companies, and started the process that way. Was very impressed with the information, the knowledge we got from the Crawford people. And when we asked them to come out to the house for, to do their estimate, very prompt, very courteous, and the response for the estimate, Nick was by far the most responsive, getting an estimate back to us, and that was a major factor in making our decision on who to go with. Yes, the crew that came out, 2 guys, showed up when they said they were going to, which is always a good thing. And fortunately, we had a space already designed, already determined in our basement for where all the mechanicals were going to go. The guys looked it over and decided that yes, I did do a decent job of planning. They gave them enough room to put in all the mechanical equipment that was required, and they were great. They were on time when they said every day. It took a little bit longer than what they originally expected, but I suppose and you can run into any kind of issues. Our furnace room has, as I called it, I said to the guys, it's pretty busy down in this area of the house because all of our stuff in the house comes in in this one corner, so it's a little busy. Fortunately, we had the room to install everything. I had a wall that they could install the boiler on, and the pumps and the piping, and it all worked out great. Guys were good, kept everything clean. They had questions. I was able to answer everything that they needed to know, and it went smooth. When we got the boiler fired, finally we had a couple of little glitches in getting it going. Worked it out. Ray called back here and got some support from someone back here, got those bugs worked out, and when we did finally get it fired, and it took about maybe 3 or 4 hours longer than what he intended to, and it took off. It's been running. We got the basement, we went from 64 degrees in the basement to 70 degrees in less than 24 hours. Took a little bit longer in the garage because it took a little bit more time to get the air out of the lines. The garage being some distance away from the boiler, to get everything filled and vented took a little bit longer. Once we finally got that going, after about 2 to 3 days, the garage response has been fantastic also. So it's both floors, both areas are up to the temperatures that I've selected and maintaining them just fine.